Hello everyone, it's me Max23 and welcome back to the Final Fantasy VI Tea Edition. So sit back and enjoy. Okay guys, I took a break and I'm back now. I did watch my recording. I did try to figure some stuff out about Emperor. And there is some interesting stuff going on. First thing, of course, is the second phase with the HP. So there are two possible scenarios. The last fight we had against Mateus. Either I was like, let's say 100 HP off before beating him, that could be a possibility. Or there is indeed something strange going on with his HP. He should have died. White Wind definitely is not a reliable indication for all of this. And there's something weird with White Wind, depending, like, or based on how much White Wind did heal last time, he should have died, that's for certain. So, I get the feeling I need to do something else. HP damage is not the trick here. And the other thing I did see, which was rather interesting, was Disaster. Disaster, of course, being this very strong move he uses. And what I was able to see was that it has some very weird damage spread. For example, like the example I did see also in the last fight, like Terra took 6,600 damage, something like that. Celis took like 18,000 or so, and Edgar only 3,500, which is weird because there must be something going on. Like, it can't be that like Edgar takes so less damage compared to Terra and Celis. Granted, Terra and Celis I think did not have Shell, but still, Terra at S performance should have mitigated the damage even more, so I'm not sure about that. And let me quickly check status. Defense is also kind of the same. He even has less magic defense. So what is it based on? Disaster. Like, I had the idea that Disaster is based off on how much damage I dealt to him or so, and Terra and Celis were like the main damage dealers for the second phase. But yeah, in any case, the strategy is very simple. I need to try it again, and I want to try different stuff. I need to try statuses on Emperor and like similar stuff. I did already figure out that what was it? Slow works. Slow does work. The question just is what else does work potentially. Gravity could be interesting, maybe. Gravity is something I need to try. Stop didn't work, I'm fairly certain of that. Osmos, of course, for HP draining. Death would be funny. Maybe that's the strategy. Maybe I need to cast instant death on him. would be funny. Dispel is certainly also not the thing. If he had like re-raise on himself, I would see that, right? Toad could be something. Bio. I did try Scourge. He is immune to poison and disease. That's pretty sad. Petrify could be something, but that's also kind of weird. Sleep. Sleep, maybe. Casting a Reflect on himself or my party members. I don't think that does anything. Confuse. Berserk. Mute. Okay, we have a bunch of interesting. I need to try all of that now. So let's just get back into battle. I keep my party. I didn't change anything in the meantime. I was considering changing stuff, but like without a better clue, I really don't have any idea what I should do there. So yeah, let's do this again. Yoink. Nah, too late. Could have worked. Maybe that's my cue to reset. Oh god, he's a frog. And says, maybe I can also cast statuses on him here. Although he absorbs that, right? It's kind of fun, he still deals nice damage. And takes 10k damage, nice. Southern Cross is unspectacular. Morph is okay. But I need 3 items and I cannot. Oh yeah, yeah, that's a good start. Dude, where's my... Oh, dude, reset, please. Thank you. Good start, guys, good start. Just try it again. Now then, who would you like to revisit Tyrant? Let's go. Okay, unless Edgar's like really like the first guy who gets a turn here, down to jump. And this is a constellation where I cannot do this. Be careful, he also gets an attack, he's blinded, doesn't matter, and I can just use Mega Elixir, okay. Blind does not matter. What happens if I use Runic again? Let's see. Animal, sure. Southern Cross is nothing I can absorb, okay. Tapia's good. Morph, sure. Magic Ultima. Nice jumps, Edgar. Very nice. Now you're stupid. Need to attack him, otherwise I am in risk here. Okay, thank you for not proccing Ultima. Rock Slide. Terra might die now. Probably. Yep. But we have Tapia, yeah. Jump. Never mind, Mega Elixir. Because I want to try out stuff, I cannot just sit here the entire time and don't get to the second phase. A Meteo! Oh baby. She's dead. Now, yeah. Phoenix down, yeah. Only 2 times, too bad, Edgar. Explosion, that was pretty fast. He is apparently pretty slow right now. Jump again. Thank you. Perfect Ultima. Why is he not doing anything? Mateus, please. Is that already enough? Nope. And Quasar, ugh. Okay, we're not fine. Kind of. Okay, where are we at now? Domination still kicking. And you're dead. Mega Elixir came too late. Right Wind, get an impression how much HP he still has. Not that much. Quasar hits again. Edgar's dead. And I'm completely dead. Yeah, kind of. Okay. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Also, I wonder how I cut all of this, because can I have like 10 episodes just fighting this guy? Just as a thought here. Can't even make it to the second. I need Umaru again. That's also a bad idea. La Serafika, sure. I can change equipment mid-fight. That's something I can do. Yeah, sure, die. Oh, you're a frog again. Ah. Frog, frog, frog. Frog, frog, frog. Bad breath, please not Edgar. I think I can cast Meteor, right? Should be possible. I think that's something that can be absorbed by... You know what? Also deals nice damage, actually. Ooh. Counter Meteor, wow. No, it's mine. Never mind, okay. Okay, that was good. Get to the rock side, though. Goodbye, Go-Go. Is there anything I can do against Rock Slide? Okay, Emperor, please be slow. Yeah, okay, thank you. Jump, good. That's his Meteor. Yeah, sure, kill him. Oh, could you please give me even more? Oh yeah, everyone. Yes, the Phoenix down, come on. Yeah, Phoenix down, okay. I think I don't need to be so scarce with Mega Elixirs here. I think I can be a little bit more aggressive. Because I don't even know if I need them for following boss fights. Maybe this is an outlier of sorts. Light Wind, Meteor, Meteor. Still has so much, okay? Is Meteor better in the second phase, maybe? If it is still HP damage that I need to target here? Pew, 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 jump. Maybe I can hit 3 times or more? Nope. I was gonna say, where's your second Meteor, please? Second one. Come on, third one. You can hit up to 4 times. Wap, 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 wappy, wappy. How? Okay. Okay, next strategy would be try Berserk, slow and Berserk. First off, slow. Slow and Gravity, let's try it. You cast Mute maybe, let's see. You can also, you don't have thing anymore, Mighty Guard. So you can cast Scan maybe. I want Intel here. Yeah, do we have Scan? It's Libra. Okay. Maybe throwing away the attempt here, but it could very well be that I get something so significant out of this that it is worth the effort. Misses. I think that's an indication that for immunity. Misses. Libra, let's see. Mateus. 121. Okay, I dealt way more damage than that, okay. Berserk. Confusion. Did try this, Toad. Misses, okay. Confused, let's see. Once again, character in first spot gets Dreary Cell. Okay, what happens now? That's Damnation, not Damnation. What is it called? No, it's Ultima, never mind. Toad, I need to try Toad, but I think I'm dead. Nah, Terra's still alive, but she cannot keep that up. Also doesn't work. Come on, Expo. Oh, okay. Episode 0 is fine. I might even be able to revive someone here. Heartless Angel, okay. Who knows? Maybe this is also like the Red Dragon, where you just need to survive. That could also be something. Freezing Dust, never mind. Quake is fine. The thing also is, if that all of this here takes too long, I do not want to. Okay, Disaster. How much damage? Wait a second. How much damage does this? Do you know? 26,000. Okay, the damage was not spread. That's something I can discern from that. But yeah, depending on how much time all of this here takes, like if it takes too long, and I still haven't made any significant progress, I would not shy away from looking stuff up. Like maybe there's like some kind of mechanic that I simply do not get here. I must have killed him already. Like last time I dealt more damage than, what was it, 52,000 or so. Like I definitely did deal more damage than that. Unless there's some kind of phase change that I cannot see, which would be super dumb. But, okay, let me quickly recap here. Mute didn't work. Confused didn't work. Berserk didn't work. Tornado might be something I can try. Push his target to the verge of death. But he is immune against instant death, I presume. Although, that's something I need to try, maybe. Poison, he is immune against sleep. I didn't try sleep. Toad did not work. Break might work. Yeah, and slow. Gravity also didn't work. Maybe I banished him into the X zone? Who knows? Maybe something fancy where I need to heal him in battle and that kills him. Like that's also stuff that's not in Final Fantasy II. I would imagine that is more something related to Final Fantasy II, of course, but one more try until I reach the second phase so that I can exhaust all my options here. It says this is a zombie, that's absolutely terrifying. I cannot even find the item anymore. Holy water. Cool. You can morph, you can use Mega Elixir, I guess. At least it raises her buffs. What happens? Okay, that's fine. Life Shaver also. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's try Meteor with Terra here. Vivor's cell is not healed. Seriously? Okay. Getting some targets up again for me. Edgar has disease or so. He lost MP. Nice counter. A counter actually. Why does she because she has thing up. She has defenses up. Yeah, that is actually pretty good. Meteor. Oh. Okay, Edgar. Cell survives. Barely. Okay, Mega Elixir time. Jump. Sure. Could do an animal if I wanted to. Why was that just one hit? Hello? That's also possible, that it only deals one hit. Miracat is brilliant, actually. How much did Ultima deal again? Nice counter. Perfect Ultima. And compared to Meteor, 2 Meteor hits, let's see. Can never bother to remember how much damage I deal here. Yeah, okay, it's better, it's better. Can we please get the zone transition especially? Phase transition. Like here it behaves as expected, like he only heals for so much and he will die now. Yeah, after one hit, that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. What does Air Anchor do again? Who knows, maybe that's a strategy. Like that kills him when Edgar dies, right? Or so? Okay, slow. Okay, I also get a Meteor, let's see how much damage Meteor deals. Maybe the idea is to defeat him with his own, like, Starfall or so. That's not much damage. I get stopped. He immediately casts White Wind. Is that supposed to be a hint or so? A nice Edgar blocked that, pretty nice. Okay, Air Anchor, let's see. Slowing him, I desperately need to use Unicorn here. Miss, okay. Oh no, that's bad. Not here. Don't kill him. Okay. Yeah, of course magic can miss. That might also mean that all of the stuff I did try did actually not work. Oh baby, please don't tell me that's the case. Okay, now it worked, good. Was a counter. Okay, you don't have MP anymore, perfect. I'm gonna try death now. Double sleep. Oh, and he just slows, like stops everyone. Now, for a second there I thought, I had him. Oh yeah, please. Okay, everyone dead. Can you defend while you are frozen? That's fine, that's not fine. Not fine. Fine. Sleep didn't work. Am I dead now? Yeah, I'm dead now. Everyone is frozen. Good. I guess I need to look some stuff up. There's something weird with this fight, or maybe I was just at the brink of defeating. I have the feeling there's something weird with this fight. There has to be something weird with this fight. I don't know. Disaster, how much damage does it deal? We have 2 party members up now. It deals significant less damage to go for whatever reason. Now he's defending and he gets stopped immediately after. Nice. And Quasar, oh yeah, give me everything. Party has fun. Okay, I need to look stuff up. This is getting tiresome at this stage. Oh boy, guys, I did some research. Oh boy, where do I even start? Okay, first thing I figured out, there is apparently the common consensus that the Emperor, or Mateus, the guy that we are fighting right now, is, among all those enemies you can fight here, by far the strongest out of all of them. So he's basically the super boss of all the super bosses. And that is mainly because, and I was already, like, discerning that correctly, like, a lot of the difficulty in this fight comes from RNG. Like, he has so many RNG stuff going on, it's unbelievable. Like, it starts with Quasar, which can inflict random statuses. Disaster. Disaster is actually Starfall. Like, in some kind of other translation, it's also called a meteorite, but Disaster is apparently Starfall. And what it does, why the damage is so weird with the move, what it does, what it doesn't show, is it's actually 8 different hits. It's like Meteor, but instead of 4 hits at max, it always does 8 hits. And we don't see all those individual hits. It just like takes random party members from our party and like distributes the damage, randomly there. And so that's the reason why sometimes characters only take 3,000 damage, sometimes they take 26,000, and so on and so forth. So that's something. That also is interesting to know, because the way to counter Disaster then is by having all party members alive, which is easier said than done, of course. What else? There was something else. Oh yeah, the HP, guys. The HP of Emperor. Guys, I'm not sure why it's the case, why it's the way it is, but no, Emperor, like, the first phase is kind of obvious. It's like the Hell Emperor, and then we have the Heaven Emperor, and apparently there are multiple phases to, like, multiple instances of the Heaven Emperor, which we don't see. Like, I did already discern that correctly. We did scan him, he had like 52,000 HP, and that's a lie. That's simply a lie, because actually what he has 150,000, like, roughly. And yeah, there's no indication that he changes face. Like, that's something that I would have done, because otherwise, like, I sit here imagining, hey, why is he not dying? Why does Wild Wind not work? But yeah, what actually happens is, like, he has like 52,000, I presume, then once again 52,000, and then one more time 52,000. So it's actually 3 times 52,000. And that's why Wild Wind was so weird. Okay, that is, of course, not nice, because first of all, there's not a special trick to this fight, I just need to bring his HP down. I would have preferred a special thing, because now I'm in a little bit of a tough spot here. Because, like, bring him down to, like, 52,000 was already pretty hard. But now I figured out that I need to deal with 3 times the amount. So, yeah, in any case, I will keep trying it. It might very well be the case that I need to grind, because I'm too low level for this. But then again, Emperor, they did say it's like by far the hardest enemy from what I did read up here. Emperor by far the hardest. Like everyone is saying that. And if you can get past Emperor, you should have an easy time with all the other ones. So yeah, I might need to go back and like grind some levels or so, but not now, not now. For now, I settled with something else. I did watch a video, like that's what was actually the like only real source I could find. The guides I've been using do not really like feature like in-depth information about the EX bosses. At least it does not, like, they do have, like, the guides I'm using, or like the guide that I'm using does have a bestiary, but I need to load the game into like the guide pretty much, and that doesn't really work because I don't have like the respective version, and like I was already explaining that I have a weird version of this tier edition here, so that doesn't really work. I wasn't able to discern anything. Like based on that, Emperor had 0 HP, which is sadly not the case. But yeah, yeah, that meant I only had a video to watch there. I actually completely forgot the name of which video I did watch here. It is a video by Rezard, like 560 additional bosses EX content. It's also pretty fun. Like like that guy has all the bosses there, and he has timestamps for it, and like every boss like 4 minutes or so. Emperor's 10 minutes all of a sudden. Like I'm not sure what's up with Emperor. Like, and either the egg creator Tsushiy did really like Emperor, or I don't know, something went wrong. In any case, a strategy he used was using Gao actually. Gao, his idea is that he uses the Cheshire Rage. And where do we have it? Cheshire, that's the rage I need to use, and you can read it uses Raccoon. If he uses a special move, he uses Raccoon. That means he will be able to fully heal my party, at least I hope so. He should be able to fully heal my party with that, or at least deal a good amount of HP, heal a good amount of HP. And the other benefit of Raccoon is it gets rid of statuses. So if I get stopped or frozen, or even zombified, then Cheshire Raccoon takes care of that. Speaking of statuses, one thing that was actually a pretty nice strategy I did see there. One thing, of course, is Emperor in the second phase uses Cloudy Heaven. And that makes it so that once we die, or my characters die, they do transform into zombies. Now the thing is, if I have an enraged Gao there with the Cheshire Rage, what happens is he continues to be a zombie, but he also continues using his rage. And like if, like for example, like 3 out of like Terracella's Gao are all zombified because they died, Edgar's in the air, and if Gao then uses Raccoon, like randomly, what happens is Raccoon will heal Terracella's Gao and at the same time get rid of Zombify, which is pretty nice. So that way I don't need to, like if that happens, I don't really need to deal with like reviving a character first or using holy water on them, because basically I get the revival plus the heal in one go. Let's see if I can show that off. That's basically, it's now my only way to like manage this fight, like from what I've seen. Like don't really like using a different guy's strategy here, but like I'm out of ideas here. So that's the strategy I'm gonna use here. Yeah, equipment is different because actually I do want for my characters to get zombified, and that's why I cannot equip at least Lord D. Ropes and I think Maximilian. No, Maximilian was instant death. But in any case, I want Force Armor for this. Force Armor actually gives me auto shell and has great magic defense. And he uses mainly magical stuff, magical attacks. So that's what I'm banking on here right now. I will also say something about physical, but first of all, let me go through the equipment here. Gao does not have a weapon. I'm not sure if that actually does impact him in any way. My hope here is that he does not physically attack, but then again, I think he does, so... what gives you the most speed? I think that's kind of easy. Mjolnir does also do something else, right? God hand. Okay, and yeah, Edgar also has a force armor. And force shields. Like everything that gives magic defense here. I hope that boosts my survivability. Okay, physical attack-wise. The critical moves Emperor uses are Domination in the first phase, which is always nasty. And Dreary Cell also is actually a physical damage. So, what that means... if I have Vanish up, you can see my party's vanished. If I have Vanish up, I can avoid those attacks, which is also very crucial, especially for Dreary Cell, because Dreary Cell inflicts stop, and that's something I cannot really like have on my party members here. Like every disabled party member is bad. So I want to avoid those attacks with Vanish. And one thing I also did see, which was a little bit of a surprise to me, Quasar also apparently gets nullified by Vanish. At least that's what I saw. So, guy, the guy in the video entered the fight with a vanished party. Emperor used Quasar, and Quasar did not get dispelled. So that might be very significant here. Other than that, Terra also has Maurin's Horn now. That's because Terra as well as Celis should have access to a double cast, so they can spam Ultima as much as possible. Celis has the gem box instead of Maurin's Horn. And yeah, otherwise everything that boosts damage, Brave Ring for more magical damage on Terra. She should be a very good damage dealer. Like my really hope here is that I can like rush Emperor down a little bit. At least that's my intention here. If it works, that's a different question, but that's what I need to try here. Otherwise, everyone has the ribbon equipped, even Edgar now. Edgar does no longer have auto haste. That way he can stay longer in the air and be out of harm's way. I think that might be good. Who knows? Brave Ring, of course, still for maximizing damage. And Gao gets a Wind Corsage so that he can spam Raccoon, hopefully. Like, him attacking is really not what I need here. Like, he really needs only to use Raccoon. That's like the entire idea here. A nice thing about Cheshire, by the way, also, at least from what I've seen, is it nullifies earth damage, so he would also be immune against Quake, so that's pretty nice. Otherwise, we have Phantom on Edgar so that we can apply Vanish again. Gao can use Golem if he finds the time. Also gonna be crucial, it also avoids attacks. So yeah, that's my strategy right now. Let's see how this works out. Let's see, new strategy, new luck, let's see. And the Tyrant, okay. Of course, I might also need to use like stuff that replenishes MP on Terra and Celis. Yeah, let's see if the thing with Vanish even works here. Quasar. If that all is well, that should just get ignored now. It did not work, but we keep a Vanish though. Okay, that's interesting. That's indeed very interesting. You just stay here. You stay put, I think. But I think it's still fine to heal right now. You actually use Mega Elixir. And look, Domination does get ignored here. You can Morph. That's very good information. I didn't... Why does it stay on, I wonder? Maybe Quasar's like some kind of special damage and not necessarily physical. I hope that doesn't dispel... Shouldn't, no, okay. Good, you can also cast Meteor, I guess. Meteor is necessary for this. Ah, this is bad. There goes my... Still not? What? Why does it... Why is Vanish still there? What is this? Okay, that's something I didn't expect, but I take it. Okay, Maybe it's because of like his gimmick. Meteor again, yeah. Okay, this is very good already. Also, I should have used Ultima instead, not Meteor with Terra. No, because, yeah, I used it for a reason, yeah. Okay, that makes phase 1 much more bearable. Once the second phase start, I can forgo... here, of course. What is it called? Vanish, maybe. Go keeps ready. Maybe we have the phase transition. Now he uses Sweat Wind. He could attack, but that's nothing I want right now. Terra. Meteor, you can only use it once. Okay, Quasar again. But it's still up. Wow, that's weird. Okay. And we also reached the point where it becomes a little bit critical with my MP already. I think we made it to the second phase now. How could I be defeated? Okay. Okay, phase 1, very bearable. Can already search for Tsushiy here, right? Alphabet, there we go. Tsushiy, prepare for eternal suffering. Okay, can we do... No, we get another meteor, sure. Not enough MP, yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, Cloudy Heaven, okay, let's get Golem up. That dispels my... stuff now. Let's see, I also reapply Vanish. Let's see if that's good or not. So we have a 2-layered protection against Re-Resell now, that's important. Of course I also have a timer. Absolute 0. Okay, share time. Okay, Go has a lot of HP. And he attacks. Thank you. Right, the wind on his side. I should also slow him. Okay, Go really needs to use Raccoon. And I deal much less damage compared to the guy in the video I saw. The guy was dealing like 10k with the one Ultima. Dreary Cell. That gets blocked. Nice. Freezing Dust. Okay, that might be fine, depending if Go decides to be nice here. Quake is fine. Go is floating. Raccoon? Why do you keep attacking? And that's it. Now he can still use stuff. Wait a second, he can still use stuff. And Disaster, okay. Let's see. Okay. Raccoon, there we go. Celis Go are zombified, but Raccoon should take care of that, right? Now, it did heal him? Did he use... Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Why did it heal him? Come on, he can use that on Emperor himself. Okay, now she's stopped, right? He uses White Wind, he doesn't give a damn. Okay, Raccoon, please. I mean, Holy is fine. Quasar is not so fine. But Terra should have high defenses against that. Yeah. That's a physical attack. Could you please use Raccoon on the party now? That would be nice. Thunder Burst is okay. Okay, I survive here, that's good. Raccoon, please on the party now, that would be nice. I think that's... No, is that on the party? Yeah, okay, and we are back in the game. Okay, good, good, good. Nice. But he could do with more magic. Maybe more magic is necessary for this. Slow finally going off. I hope it hits. Doesn't, damn it. Okay, but I found a way to survive here. Edgar's also doing his stuff, but he is someone who should be like pretty much alive. That's the best thing that can happen. Freezing dust again. Be frozen. Oh. Quake is fine. Ultima costs so much, okay. He did attack, that's bad. Okay, let's see if slow works. Okay, did hit, nice. Okay, what happens to Go is kind of unnecessary, like he is only there to heal and he does that even if he is zombified. Okay. White Wind, okay. Raccoon? That's a physical attack, and I think we're done for. Yeah. Now, no, yes, okay. Party has fallen. No, he can still revive the party. No. Okay, that might work. Okay. And that's where the RNG comes in. Like, if Gao does not cooperate here, I'm screwed. Oh no, dude. Okay, wait a second, that's fine and all, but do not have anything I can equip here to... Wait a second, let's go, where's the Merit Award? Merit Award, Merit Award, Merit Award. Also, what happens to... No, I think he would just kill himself. Merit Award, okay. Gunknir, of course, would be pretty bad. Grand Helmet for more HP is necessary. Force for auto shell is important. Oh, loaded dice is also something I have here. Force. Wait a second, does force. Does it also have auto shell? The shield? I am wrong. Force shield. Nope, just. Okay. Still, I think that's better. Yep. What else can I like equip to you now? What to protect cover? Cover. 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 Maybe that's the fight where I want to have cover. Chance for Zantetsu would be funny. Atma weapon, nah. It's Rasp. Rasp is also not. Bio. It also boosts. No, that's just physical attack. Auto haste. Pre-attack alert. Ooh. I need something that boosts his magic. He can get the Wizard Rod, right? I think he can get the Wizard Rod. Must be down here somewhere. There we go. Okay. The other thing just gives him HP. Okay. question then is Golem. Golem protects me from one attack. Do you want something else? Poo-poo. No, you have shell now. Everyone has shell now, auto shell. That's good. Reflect. It would be nice if Reflect could work here somehow. But it doesn't. I think I'm gonna swap Phantom and Golem here. You get Phantom just in case for phase 1, and you get Golem. I think that's what I want now. Okay. Okay. Next try, let's see. Dude cannot be so hard, right? But if he's the hardest one, then I don't know. I might have good chances against like the rest. Oh, he took quite some time here. Oh, he holy water. That's nasty. I can't see the status. That's nasty. It's interesting to see that Celis deals so much more damage compared to Terra with Meteor. Like, Meteor must depend on something else, not magic. I guess. Nice, multiple hits. Good. Life share we don't care about. He even takes damage now. Nice. Oh, we actually do care about that. So float on them is still important. Then I guess we cast Vanish first, and then we cast Meteor again. Okay, very different strategy compared to what I initially used. Okay, would be nice if you could Vanish yourself now. Life Shaver is... Now I casted it on him. Okay, let's just rely on lucky. Yeah, of course. Like if I keep using Meteor, I keep forgetting that you have like different. That was just one hit, dude. Right, Wind is fine in my book. Pew. And second Meteor. Not enough MP already. I need to use. This first phase is so laughable compared to what comes after. That is bad. But Mega Elixir is like cute, so I'm actually unless he counters again. I think he doesn't though. Nah. Oh. That's bad. And Quasar now. Okay, at least Edgar's out of the way. This is very bad. I think I lost because Gao is now will use a rage that he should not use. I think Gao uses a rage now, a random rage now. Oh, he attacked, okay. Holy water. Quasar again, okay. But we didn't take anything serious here, I think. We already used 3 Mega Elixirs here. Oh, no. No, 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 no. This is not working. This is not working. Oh god, this fight is so bad. Oh god, also. There's a reason why I would like float on Cells and Terra. And I need to apply Vanish again. Okay. Boy, what a fight. What a fight, dude. I do not recall, but I think there was a warning, like, from the mod author that was, like, very explicitly stating that, like, fights here could be a little bit messy. I think so. Oh, Edgar's in Doozy Land. What, dry meat, yeah. That was a good meteor, thank you. But the thing here with Vanish is already pretty good. I would have never used Vanish here in this fight because he uses Quasar and I thought Quasar would dispel it, but nope. Apparently not. For whatever reason. Southern Cross should also dispel it, right? Never mind. Golem. That's why I have Phantom. Rockside is bad. Oh, Terra lives. Oh, nice. And nice, nice, nice. X-Ether is not the one I want. Oh boy, even the first phase is already pretty strong. Like, if the fight would only be the first phase, that would already be enough, but nope. I still have enough MP here. I'm missing haste here, and haste is definitely something I need. Do I have one for Edgar? I think I wait for Edgar here. Quasar. Did I even morph here? I think I never morphed. Okay, he should make it to the next phase now. Nope, because that's weird. Okay. Yeah, there's something wrong with Right Wind in this fight. Okay, immediately put Vanish up again. I think Edgar also still has both Vanish and Golem up. Also, he's still not dead. What is happening here? Do both phases have 150 HP? 150,000? Because there's something severely wrong. I get the feeling that this phase is much longer than, like, ever. Like, what is happening here? The fight evolves, Mateus learns. Like, he keeps getting stronger and stronger the more I try. Like, I'm caught in an endless loop here. Okay, thank you. Okay, now, magic. Hastegar. Magic. Double slow. Ah, come on, one slow and one Ultima. No, slow Ultima. Okay, we avoid that. He casts White Wind, that's okay. Here comes Cloudy Heaven. And here comes my haste gun, okay. And my slow as well. Okay, worked, but we... Nah. Okay, he's already out of commission, that's bad. Double Ultima from... How much damage does Terra deal? That's important. She deals... Ah, okay. Go rage. And Cheshire. Hello. Cheshire. I think Go almost took no damage from that. That's good. And Cells gets healed. Okay. Raccoon. Yeah, use it on her. That was actually not okay. I thought I was Terra. So okay, that's good then. I can't use it. Edgar's also healed. Very nice. Flare. Flare's not gonna cut it. Okay, second Ultima coming though. That was on me. Okay. And Gao refused to use Raccoon. Freezing Dust. Gao is frozen, game over. Okay. Okay, sure, cast Marine on Celis, yeah. That's also effective against humans, right? Okay. Oh god. It depends whether or not Gao can get something now. As I think we're done for unless we get super targeted on Terra, Celis, and Edgar. Okay, we actually were lucky. Come on, I need to recruit now. And he attacks. Okay. Cool. And yeah, nice. Thank you, Terra. Good. Wow. Wow, this fight. Okay, that means the following. First of all, I'm incredibly pissed. And secondly, We will skip this guy for now. Next time we move on to the next enemy in the list, which is Cloud of Darkness. That much I do know. It's also not that much of a surprise. But Cloud of Darkness we will fight next. Yeah, and once I complete all the other bosses, I need to go back to the base game, grind to level 99 or so, and then we can defeat Mateus or so. I'm also very interested to see just how much of a difficulty spike Mateus is. Like this is insanely difficult here. like there's so much stuff happening that I have no control over. And I do not really have like any means of like really doing something against stuff here. Like all of this would be much finer if Mateus wouldn't be able to deal such ludicrous amount of damage. Like if he would also, like, the problem is he deals so much nasty stuff as well as deals amazing damage. So like if only like one of the two were the case, that would be much more bearable. But who knows? Maybe I can come up with an idea when I defeat the other bosses. Who knows? But yeah, for now, that's it with Mateus. I guess we see each other next time with other bosses. Let's hope those go a little bit better. Alright guys, thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next episode of the Final Fantasy VI T Edition. Until then, take care and goodbye.